reports, breaking news that we have on the streets today. I have David with me. David with me this evening. I have also Real One with me. We can see MC Grammar. Yeah, good morning. Mr. Real One, good morning.
Good morning.
We know that since Binance left, I would say Binance stopped using P2P and stopped using the Naira. We thought that the dollar or the Naira will be strengthened against the dollar, but yet from 1,500 it has increased to 1,600. What do you think?
I've always felt good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're from. Thanks for having me today. I'm not part of those people that thought that even if the finance are not in Nigeria anymore, that the Naira will gain value. No, I'm not part of it. No, I've always told you, I've always made this same statement that we are a consuming economy. We're not producing anything. You understand what I'm saying? So we only consume. We don't produce. You understand? And that's one of the main reasons why I supported Peter Obi when they said from consumption to production. You understand? So see, there's no way around it. You can try to blame finance, you can try to blame anything. Okay, now why are you going to blame again? Now that finance has left, are you going to blame Sportybet? Are you going to blame Digola Niger? Who are you going to blame? So what I'm saying is that as a government, we should put us in order, put the right people in the right position.
But when they arrested these guys, these Binance guys, we saw the drop. Dollar started dropping.
Yes.
Let's attribute that to the fact that these guys were arrested and the dollar started dropping from 1,009, it got to 1,004. Wouldn't we say that because of these Binance people, it affected our Naira?
No, I've always said this. I know what I'm saying. I felt that they pumped more Naira. That was why, I said by the end of March, we get to 2,000. Forget all those things. It has happened before. They will pump some Naira and then the Naira will go up. But the natural state of the Naira will be felt after the rush, and that's what's happening now. You understand? Until we start producing, until we start exporting. Now I was giving an example this morning. I said, look for example, because everything falls on leadership. You understand? They're having leadership problem. Now there are two governors, for example. A governor, they are from the north. A governor of Niger State, Paco, he gave farmers now. He gave them these trucks. You understand?
Tractors, yeah.
Tractors, yes.
For farming, yeah.
Another governor, that same yesterday now, he bought jeeps for lawmakers from abroad. There's no some motors in Nigeria. There's not in Nigeria. He bought in those cars from abroad. That again, you are spending this cars FX foreign exchange again. That is the reason why the dollar will always be on the increase. Because you can do it, because even your politicians, you can't trust them. Everything is to import. I don't know. There are some things I can buy in Nigeria, but they prefer to import. So by that importation, the more you import, the more the dollar goes up. The more you don't export anything. Consumption without production will always make the dollar to be on the increase.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even to a layman, even to a person that just studying economics in teaching institution, that every country that wants their currency to be strengthened should be in major should always export goods and services. That is the only way. See, there are no yardstick, there are no two ways about it. You saw how Tinubu himself went to Egypt, borrowed $1.1 billion just to pump into forex. He said that will help crash the dollar. That policy only lasted for just 2 weeks. Then after 2 weeks, now you can see how the Naira how to pick up again against our current economy. So see, no matter the amount of BDC guys we will arrest, if the needful is not done, we will still continue to lament. Now, some of the people say that by June, dollar will still enter 2,000 naira. By June, dollar, no matter how we fast and pray. Now, what is the solution? Like is that empower people, let them go to farm. Let us start exporting our goods and services.
They are killing them.
That is the only way. See, there is no way about you telling an average man, don't stock dollar. You like stock dollar or not? Stocking dollar is not the major issue now. People, we've seen how people stock dollar in 2012. Tinubu last year he used dollar to campaign. Abi, so use dollar to he gave dollar to delegates. Most of presidents get dollar. So I think at this point the best option is for us to start exporting.
Let me say something. I just want to say this and clearly. Yes, I quite agree with what all of them have said. It's a very brilliant idea. Their speeches are well organized and the way they made it looks perfect. But I want to say something. The problem of Nigeria is not really the goods and services. The goods and services of the thing have been there. We have been battling this and all this while. The problem of Nigeria started the day Tinubu removed fuel subsidy. Come on, I just want to call you something. Yeah, started the day. I understand you are quite in line with what you are saying. Now, the problem that started the day Tinubu removed the fuel subsidy. What are we talking about? This is the subsidy is just what the common man is enjoying from the government before. That's what we're just enjoying. Now, suddenly, the government will come and say, no, the government should not enjoy it because of some few bastards. Can you imagine that? Because you are now trying to, majority of Nigeria, to crush the stupid guys that have been eating Nigerian money. You can imagine that mentality. Now, you removed subsidy. Now, the moment you remove subsidy, you never thought that there's still going to be another problem. Let me tell you something. Even in Buhari government, that we are crying, it was not as bad as this. We were still managing. We were still patching. Things are not skyrocketing. The prices are not going up each time. But in this government now, because when they remove the subsidy, now something is a matter of you may remove something tomorrow I may decide to say this is what I want to say, and nobody can hold you accountable for anything. So this government cannot hold anybody accountable. Now let me tell you, I tell people, most especially, I keep saying it, and I don't care how you put it. The fruit sellers, this is when they make money. I don't know how you put it. The fruit sellers, this is when they make money. You know why? Because I can decide to sell small rice for you. And I tell you, you don't know what tomato and this thing is costing. They will tell you, you don't know what tomato is costing. You don't know what this one is costing. Because they will just link it to that. Even you yourself will say it's true because you are buying tomato too. You say yes, every. But let me tell you, this is when they make much money. Now, I just want to support what you're saying.
Now, let me chip in one thing. If you understand the laws of demand, they will tell you that in economics, they will tell you that that the higher the price, the lower the quantity demanded. So people are not making money at this point. Businesses are even shrinking. Sorry, businesses are collapsing. Now, when you sell something when something is being sold for 500 naira, now how many customers do you think can afford to buy that thing compared to when that product or that product is being sold for 100 naira? So that is what you should understand.
So I have to say what you said. Problem. These are brilliant people. Like I was saying, we have leadership problem in this country. Now, this is it. I've always told you and I've been consistent about it. Nigeria is a conspiracy. Our poverty, I've always said, is not natural. It is man-made.
It's man-made.
Yes, 5% of people conspired against Nigeria. I can put 6 and 7. Number one, they are the elites, politicians, the religious leaders, our pastors, our imam, who are supposed to speak for us.
Yes.
For this, they are backing the government. Our traditional rulers, our kings, who are supposed to feel our pains, backing the government. The civil servants in the nation and the elders and people of this nation. Why do I say so? Number one, now there's oil bunkering. Your oil that is your main economic, what is to make the highest economic gains, our oil. Some people are involved in oil bunkering. My brother, ask yourself, is it a poor man that can be behind oil bunkering? The answer is no. Number two is smuggling. Can a poor man be a smuggler? The top of the top people are into it. Number three, insecurity. It has now become a business. Now you say there's no food, yes, there's inflation and everything. But as you can see, farmers are unable to go to their farm. Now look at yesterday. Over 50 people were killed in Benue, 50 human beings. I was asking you last Saturday, I said, have you seen a scenario whereby somebody that is staying in one room, face to face, we employ a megad? He said no, and which is common sense. How can somebody that is selling 10 cows, that person has AK-47? That's the sinister motive. Now, this is the use of the AK-47. You go to somebody's farm, your cattle graze their crops, they want to complain, you fight them, you kill them in their farms. Now, farmers, they can't go to the farm anymore. That's one of the reasons why there's food is on the increase. Parliament made 2 mistakes, and that is the greatest economic disaster anybody can make. You were sworn as a president. One of the first you did, you said fuel subsidy gone. Number 2, you floated the naira. You devalued the naira. This is where you are in this country. Now, what 5,000 can buy for you as at May 2023, 6,000 I can't buy for you anymore. Do you understand? So as for now, there's no way around it. I was celebrating Obasanjo this morning, and somebody was Obasanjo, for example. See, what we are saying here is being heard all over the world. You understand? The internet age, as we are in Lagos now, we can see what's happening in the US, Canada, and all this like. That's how they do the can see what's happening in Nigeria. You have leadership failure. Obasanjo put in people from different tribes, from different states, from different culture, as far as they can work. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala was from the east. She was the Minister of Finance. Soludo was from Anambra State, from the east. He was the CBN chairman. They did well because they can work. You understand? Why made the mistake? You put in people from your own tribe. And if you do that in a nation like this, the other tribes, no matter how you feel, they won't wish you well. The other tribes that are working in that particular place, they won't put in their best because they feel this is tribal something. And when Tinubu was coming in, he said, I'll continue where Buhari stopped. Now he has continued. It's not supposed to be so. Now, Yoruba people now, they are the ones in charge of finance. From the CBN chairman to the Minister of Finance to the FIRS, they are all Yoruba people. Now, where is the sense of belonging to the other tribes? And this is one of the reasons why Nigeria, until you put in competent people, forces, competent, character, capacity, and commitment, committed people, you don't have a way around.
Are you saying Tinubu doesn't have competent people in his government?
No. As you can say, as Minister of Power is holding power back. Do you know what it means?
See, when we speak about competence, I don't know the perspective or from the angle you are viewing from. Now, you see how we've seen how some persons who are ministers ought to have resigned. The likes of Adelabu, the Minister of Power. Power has been so horrible, power has been so epileptic. Now, that one himself needs to be fired. Cardoso, even this Cardoso, as CBN governor, knows nothing about monetary policy.
A former chairman of a bank.
Tinubu to stop all this agro economy. See, people see, Nigeria cannot thrive with all this agro economy. All this practice and then error, in which he practice in Lagos. Okay, see, I told you, now, go and verify. Cardoso, under his watch, 4 branches of FCMB Bank shut down under his watch. Now, Wale Edu, that is the current Minister of Finance. Now, after Tinubu left office in 2007, Wale Edu did not go back to just what he educated himself. Now, you brought him because he felt Wale Edu worked for him in Lagos, knowing fully well. Knowing fully well that what things have changed. This is now the millennium age, whereby people need to, even if you are a leader, you need to what? Re-educate yourself on the contemporary issues. Whatever was stuck there, Tinubu went, brought him, and then gave him a very sensitive portfolio. And now the man keep every day he keep practicing agro economy. I bet you by July, dollar to naira will go at 7,000 naira. Now, don't forget that this same Tinubu last year he was in Chatham House when questions were being asked. Tinubu said it's a teamwork. Shebi, that was what he told us. He said I don't fight you. Answer this one. I don't fight now. Nobody, we cannot hold the president accountable because he did not promise us anything.
Yes.
So someone that did not promise us anything, you don't expect anything from him.
Yes. So
let's give 1 minute to.
Let me just say something. You see, I wonder sometimes where a lot of people is expecting anything from Tinubu. We are all in Lagos when Tinubu was ruling Lagos. Have you forget Jeusoke politician? He doesn't know anything about politics. He doesn't understand anything. He's not intelligent. He's not even an educationist like he claims he is. So a lot of people, they fell under this not sure of Tinubu whatever because Tinubu is highly educated. When he was in Lagos State, we all saw his performance. Now, Tinubu to his boys that placed in office, everybody was far better than Tinubu in government. We all saw it. But what I'm trying to say is that, see, I wonder why Nigerians are shouting now, because I've been shouting when they elected Tinubu. I've been talking, I've been making noise on social media, telling Nigerians that Tinubu is not the best man. This man doesn't understand anything. But I could remember some of my friends, some of my pals were telling me, shut up, don't talk. Let's see what he's going to do. Let's see, this is getting 8 months or 9 months. Tinubu has not performed anything.
Can this government retrace its step?
It cannot. See, let me tell you, this government, let me tell you, this government is a fraud. I will explain something to you. This government is a fraud in the sense that the man called Tinubu himself is just like, how do you call it? Just like my brother said, an agberu. He's just an agberu. He doesn't understand anything at this. What he understands is, you are my friend, Palimi, go and do it. You are my friend, Palimi, go and. So that's why he understands. And that is why. But one thing I keep telling Nigerians, don't forget when Buhari was there. Nobody was able to talk. That's exactly what Tinubu borrowed. Tinubu borrowed Buhari's time. When Buhari was there, he was doing, all of us we were shutting our mouth up. Because when you thought the man is deaf, he cannot hear anything. So at the time, all of us all resigned to faith that this man is deaf. So Tinubu saw that. Tinubu said, okay. That's why I said I will continue when Buhari stopped. And that's exactly what he's doing. So you are now talking, himself is now deaf. So it's just the word concerns him. But what I want to tell Tinubu or concerned Nigerians is that I want to advise them, please, Nigeria should start warming up. One day, there is going to come what I call national protest. Nigerians will be tired and will come out in masses and will protest against Tinubu government, because an Hausa man can do anything and have his way, but sure not a Yoruba man and Igbo man. That's the truth. So a Yoruba man or Igbo man, we will fight them. So at this point, I rest my case here. Thank you very much.
Can he retrace his steps?
So this is one of my final takes. I'm posting them now. You see, I told you that the international community are watching us. Now I want to ask you a question. I want to reply. Now, are we practicing democracy or monarchy?
Autocracy.
Autocracy. Because what I'm saying is this: you are the president of the country. We went to a delegation to Qatar. Now the hierarchy officials of Qatar, they were shaking you. You know, they got protocol. Everybody's watching. Then the first one was the president. The second person was the son of the president. The third was another son. Then the fourth was foreign minister. This speaks a lot. You know what I'm saying? It has never happened before that the son of the city president will attend Federal Executive Council meeting. It has never happened before. You are not practicing monarchy. This is not a traditional title. This is not a title of a king. He's not a king. He's an elected. You understand? He's an elected president. We are still in democracy. So these are the things that the foreign countries are. Because I was reading the news from India. I was very surprised that even in India, the lady that reported the news was complaining that according to that in Nigeria, the government presently is a government of few people. It's a government of like a tribal government, like a regional government, like an ethnic government. It's not supposed to be so. Nigeria is not a Yoruba nation. It's not a Fulani nation. It's not an Igbo nation. It's not a Calabar nation. Nigeria is the federal government of Nigeria, and you must give everybody sense of belonging if you want this country to go forward.
I think you want to respond to that.
Yes, he said something about Tinubu's son attending a federal executive council. Yes, I'm not even aware. I think it's not really an issue. The president is at a discretion to invite. You can be invited to the meeting on honorary basis. President, anything could have happened. The young man is a businessman. That's it. Tinubu'S. Me, I wasn't even aware. There have been foreign dignitaries, people like Bill Gates. What's this man? This Facebook man.
Mark Zuckerberg.
There have been foreign dignitaries that have attended. It's just that it's at the discretion of Mr. President to invite whoever. but it must be for a reason. You understand? He's not a minister, he's not a government appointee. So normally you don't expect him in the meeting. But some reasons must have brought up his being asked to show up at the meeting. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not holding brief for the president to, but it's a misnomer. It's a misnomer. Under normal circumstances, such does not happen. But for it to have happened, there must have been a reason why. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, thank you very much for this in the evening. We come out to get some other views and looking at breaking news that will happen in the evening. I'm Christian Chiku, and don't forget to subscribe and also support us as we look at issues that concern our great country. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Oh,